covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV 23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this special edition of High Plains Today, right here on TV 23. Today, we are in Kismet, Kansas, USA. This is the 100th annual Little World's Fair, and it's Labor Day, held every year on Labor Day. They will have a parade. Last night, they had a concert that was featured Mindy Miller. She grew up in Kismet, and she now lives in the Oklahoma City area. She has a couple albums out. She performed for about a little over an hour, and then last night, Brian White, who is a country music artist out of Nashville, has a couple of number ones. He was also on stage. I'll tell you what, last night we had, I don't know if you can see down there towards those barricades, that is where the stage was set up. They probably had people all the way back up here, about a block and a half. There's probably about 1,000 people here. So that was well attended and a lot of fun. It was warm, but everybody had a good time. Now, as we're getting ready for the parade to start, this is, like I said, the 100th annual Little World's Fair in Kismet. Now, the Lions Club here in Kismet is the one who sponsors and puts this on. It was started by the Jaycees way back a long time, well, about 100 years ago. And they have continued the tradition. There's a lot of people here. The streets are starting to fill up. The parade's going to get started. I don't know if Chad can zoom in clear up to the north end of Main Street, up towards the Methodist Church. If you're familiar with Kismet, that's where the parade will start. So we're going to bring all that to you today, and like I say, we'll probably talk to some people who are along the parade route. We've got a lot of people. We got a lot of vendors out here today too. We've got across the street funnel cakes, always one of my favorites. Funnel cakes, like I say, you cannot spell, now if you look at this, you can't spell funnel cake without the word fun in it. So always got to have funnel cakes at one of these. They got kettle corn. They've got the Wild West soda people are here. Got Stepping Stone Shelter is here. They're getting ready to go into a building phase in Liberal. So they're here promoting. There's all kinds of vendors back clear in behind the post office. Gary Clausen from Liberal is here with his Jump for Fun. I don't know, he's got about 10 or 11, 12 maybe bounce houses over there. Kids are just, they've been in and out of those since last night. So having a lot of fun there. A lot of people looking for the shade. A lot of people sitting in the grandstands. If you want to pan down here a little bit, Noah, you can see the people, the grandstands are pretty well full. We got cherry limeades. I haven't had one of those yet, but I got to try one of those. And then, of course, the parade, you can see down there the flashing lights. They're going to start rolling this way just any time. I was going to look to see if I could find one of the Lions to talk to me. Let me get, I don't see any down here. They're all probably down setting up the parade. But anyway, we're going to be taking our cues from Gary Wyrick. Gary is up here on the platform. He'll be telling you everybody that is in the parade today. I was wearing my Royals hat today, and so he said, you got to wear a hat from Kismet. So he made me take off my Royals hat and put on this Kismet hat because it's Kismet, and it's the Little World's Fair. Let's see. Now, if you look, we can look back to the south. I mean, that's where the parade will end. At the end of Main Street on the south end, and there are people lined up. When I got here about 8 o'clock this morning, there were already chairs out on the curb from people staking out their spots as to where they were going to watch the parade today. I don't know how many entrants we've got. They've stalled a little bit on the start just because they've had a lot of entries that were coming in later. And so they're getting the paperwork done on all that. Like I say, we're going to take our cue from Gary Wyrick. He is a member of the Lions Club. He has done this parade thing for a lot of years. I can remember him announcing this parade even back in the day. All right, so while we're waiting for the parade to start, Gary,
yes,
we're on
sir.
TV 23. All right, I want to talk to you a little bit about the parade, okay? So this is the 100th annual, correct?
Well, kinda.
You can't kinda me. You put her...
This is number 100.
All right, you got a mosquito on you.
Well, thank you for hitting me.
That's my cue.
This is number 100, but during World War II, they did not have it for 4 years. So if it was the annual thing, it would actually be 104.
Okay, all right. That's an important safety.
Some
tip.
trivia,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this. Now, how long has the Lions Club been in charge of Little World's Fair?
Oh, man.
Not 100 years.
No, there had been the Saddle Club did it for a while. The Rodeo Club did it for a while. The
Think, Gary. Come on.
well, my brain's froze. The Quarterback Club, the Kismet Quarterback Club did it for a while.
Well, there's something you don't hear much of anymore. Is the quarterback club.
And then when Southwestern Heights was formed, the Quarterback Club couldn't be the Kismet Quarterback Club because it was two towns. So that's when it switched to the Lions Club. So probably around 67, 68, somewhere in there is when the Lions Club took over doing it.
Okay, so that's been a while. So how many? All right, so I know we're waiting. They're getting on some more of the entries that showed up for the parade today. How many entries are we going to have?
I have no idea. I know that Carolyn, who was just here, or she's right.
She was just here. Carolyn Swank. She is, yeah.
That has everybody, who's the float and who's the sponsor and all of that. And she ran out of sheets, so she had to come back and get some more to go back up. And usually we have enough to cover everything, but we didn't this time.
Well, and there's quite a few people there. I mean, going both ways. The grandstand is full. The other thing that was last night, the musical entertainment on Main Street, we probably had, about 1,000?
Pictures now?
Yeah, you're on.
This
I don't, okay.
is nothing but antiques.
Chad, no, either one. Yeah, this is just the stack of antique entries in the parade. So we're going to see a lot of antiques. Red, green, yellow, orange. How are you today, Carolyn? Good to see you.
I'm doing okay.
Good.
I kind of slough it off.
All right. So once we get all the entries in up here and you know what's going on, because you're going to be running this parade, right? Well, are you just like me? You're just a talking head.
That's it. There's a hand stuck up my back and it's doing this.
All right.
Ventriloquist guy that was here the other night.
Okay, there was a good turnout last night for the entertainment.
Yes, sir, there was.
I mean, there was
really
probably
appreciate everybody that came out. We, if the more people that we get coming in, the more money that we make, and probably the more often we could do something like that.
There's probably roughly 1,000 people there last night, don't you think?
I would guess. I was about the fifth row. There was a little room for dancing. And
there were people dancing.
There were people dancing. And I was about the fifth row back past that. Mindy is she's still my next door neighbor. And we had a...
Well, she did say last night that Kismet was always going to be home.
Yes.
So that's Mindy Miller. She came and performed last night, as I said earlier. So there you go.
And
Ryan White,
of course, is CJ's nephew.
Yeah, we don't want to tell everybody that.
Well, okay. Well, kind of black that out when you do the closed crypto.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that in the post. All right. Gary, good talking to you. Let's get the parade going and see what kind of fun we're going to have, okay?
I am ready. I'm watching down here. The lights are on. And, it kind of scared me when you look down there and you see red and blue lights coming at you. But
yeah, but it's Labor Day. It's a parade. It's Kismet.
Right.
Thanks, Gary.
Yes, sir.
All right. So there you got a little history. Now, this goes back, like Gary said, there's 4 years during World War II where they didn't have a parade. So we're back otherwise we'd be at 104. So this is the centennial mark of the Kismet Little World's Fair. Got a lot of people over here getting some snacks, and there's a lot of people lined up on the parade route here. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be looking at, but anyway, we'll just kind of mosey down here. We'll see if we can find somebody to holler at. We'll see who came the farthest. Now, I know there's a young lady here. She is taking video. Her grandmother is the Grand Marshal of the parade, and she is here from California today. taking some video and stuff for her grandmother. She was taking some pictures last night. So, I don't know. She may win the furthest away award. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can get her out here. We'll chat with her and see. All right, young lady. Come talk to me. We're going to talk to you about your grandmother, the Grand Marshal of the parade. And you are all the way here from California, correct? What is your name?
Yes, I'm Dominique.
Dominique? Okay, Dominique, what's your last name?
Loftus, middle name Reese. That's the family name back here.
Okay, so your grandmother, correct?
Yes.
She is the, and what's her name?
Catherine Reese.
Catherine Reese. She is the Grand Marshal of the parade today.
Yes, she is, and she is also turning 91 today.
Oh, it's her birthday too?
Yep.
This is perfect.
Yep, it's perfect. She has been, from what I know, growing up here and hearing stories, a pillar of this community, and she's been on the farm about 6 miles north of here for her whole life. So her whole family's back here and keeps farming till today.
And you're here documenting all of this for the family today, right?
Yes, I do a lot of film stuff back home, and so I wanted to film not only her birthday, but the Little World's Fair, and I don't know, just the life back here. I think a lot of people where I live don't understand that this kind of stuff still exists.
All right, so you do live in California. Where at in California?
Santa Barbara.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. That's a nice area.
It is. It's sunny, just like today, you know, a little cooler, but.
Well, yeah, we don't have the ocean breeze that you have in Santa Barbara.
Yeah, it's okay. I love it back here too.
Okay. How often do you get back here to visit?
Usually about once a year. I've been twice in the last 6 months because I came back for Memorial Day and then came back for Labor Day. But
look at you hitting the big holidays, right?
Holidays, yep. When I was younger, I'd spend a lot of my summers back here, and now that I work full time and I have to be an adult, I don't get back as much.
I know, adulting is no fun.
I know, right? It works, but.
Okay, so is your grandmother, is Catherine, is she excited to be the Grand Marshal today?
Oh, she's so excited. She's very shy at first because she doesn't like a lot of attention on her. I was actually with her when they asked her to be the Grand Marshal at church, and she was like, I don't know. And I was like, she's in. Go for it. Just take her.
Okay, so you had to coax her a little bit to be in.
Just a little bit. I mean, she would have done it either way. The family would have made sure of that. So she's excited. She's just very shy about it, but I know this means a lot to her.
So she been practicing her wave, you know, wrist, elbow, elbow?
Oh, yeah. We were on the golf cart last night. She's like, I'm just warming up for today. But it's pretty awesome. Even though she's 91, she still lives on the farm by herself. She cooks for herself. She'll take cookies out to the shed for all the workers, and she's just an awesome woman, an awesome role model for all of us youngsters. So. Okay,
Dominique. All right, so you get some good footage for your grandmother today, okay?
Yeah, I will. Thanks.
All right, thanks for chatting with us.
Yep.
Okay, now, see, there you got a little bit of the backstory on Catherine Reese. She is the Grand Marshal for this 100th Kismet Little World's Fair, the Labor Day annual event and the parade. And it looks like we have movement up to the north, so hopefully the parade, I hear horns, I hear sirens, I hear Gary talking about stuff, so I think we're going to get ready to go here. Let's get out of the street a little bit so that Seward County Sheriff's Department is heading this way. They're leading the parade, and of course, you know, we're going to have a lot of trucks. We're going to have, you saw the stack of cards for the antique entries into the parade. There is a bunch of those. So they're about, a half a block from the railroad tracks, and I think that they work with the Union Pacific. That is a main line that comes through Kismet. That trains will not hopefully interrupt the parade. That's always a good thing, to not have trains, because it'll be right in the middle of the parade route. But you can see people down the street both ways here to watch the parade today. A lot of kids. I'm sure there'll be some floats and some participants in the parade chucking candy and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to bring everything to you. Hopefully you won't miss anything. I'm going to get ready to hush here because I know you're probably about tired of hearing me yap. But we'll be talking about the parade. They're closing in on us as we speak. Seward County Sheriff's Department out in front. And looks like we've got a color guard of Harley Davidsons behind them carrying the colors and that type of stuff. So we'll see what happens. Oh, we've got... We got some mascot type deals in there, and there's a lot of stuff down there. I don't know what all is going to be in the parade, but there's a lot of stuff. There's something down there with a big arm sticking. I don't know what that is either, but we'll see what's going to happen. I think it might be a combine. I might be wrong. Who knows? I can't see that far, just to tell you the truth. But we've got a lot of people here, like I say, lined up, ready to go. They're getting across the street. Sheriff's Department is leading them right now. Coming across the railroad tracks. Color guard right behind them. Got a lot of motorcycles, like Gary says, that are going to be the color guard today, and it's going to get noisy. You can probably hear them now as they come this direction. Kind of get out of the street here. Got a lot of motorcycles, got a sheriff's department, we got sirens, we got flashing lights, we got all kinds of stuff coming this direction. Parade being led by the Seward County Sheriff's Department. Seward County Sheriff's Department going by. Here comes the color guard. Safety pup is here. Color guard, lots of Harley Davidsons. There is a bunch. I count well over 30, close to 40 motorcycles. So that's a bunch of motorcycles, but they've all stopped up here as the color guard and get this parade started. A lot of American flags, a lot of motorcycles. Like I said, I counted close to 40 in line. See that big red tricycle? That would be my kind. Then I wouldn't have to worry about tipping over. That would be what I would need. All right, the color guard is all stopped. Everybody's coming in and parking here. I think we'll probably might be having the playing of the national anthem coming up. Got all shapes, sizes, colors. And of course, you've got all these Harleys in here, and then CJ Wetstein, who is a member of the Lions Club. We did an interview with CJ a couple of weeks ago, promoing the Kismet Little World's Fair, and of course, he's on his Honda, and it's yellow. All right, we get all these guys parked, and they get off their motorcycles, and we'll probably get to a little something going on here. Like I said, there's a lot of nice looking bikes sitting here on the street. All right, so we've got, I think this is the Grand Marshal coming up in a car way down here. We've got all the motorcycles parked. And then there's a semi coming up the street down there. I think they're going to have a band or something on it. They're going to play the national anthem. CJ, how are you today?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, Chris?
I'm good. I'm good. You can't be in with all these Harleys on your Honda.
Yeah.
And it's yellow. Here, turn around. Look at Noah. All right. So we talked a little bit to Gary Wyrick. Okay, so we've got, this is a lot of motorcycles.
A lot of motorcycles. I think they said something like 48 or 49.
I was going to say, I quit counting at 40.
Okay, they had big ones and so, and you know the Harleys, they'll let a gold wing ride with them every once in a while.
Only because there's some laughter coming from over there. Okay, all right. So what do we got? We have in the car, is that Catherine Reese? She's the Grand Marshal?
Yes, Catherine Reese is the Grand Marshal.
Okay, we talked to her granddaughter just a little bit ago.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, so and then we've got the semi coming up that has what? We have a band on that?
Got a band on it, and I think they're gonna play the national anthem for us.
All right, you're wearing your cowboy hat today on your motorcycle, but coming to town, you didn't wear it, did you?
No, I didn't wear it. Didn't wear it to come to town. I had my helmet on.
All right, I was just checking.
You know, I just have to put my cowboy hat on when I'm riding in town.
You know,
or in the parade.
I've seen CJ without his cowboy hat, but he doesn't look the same.
I know some people, if I meet them on the street and I don't have my cowboy hat on, they don't know me.
Yeah, exactly. Or if they don't see on your yellow bike or your yellow... See, he has a pickup that matches this color yellow, too.
Yeah, I've got 2 yellow pickups.
Oh, 2.
2 yellow pickups and a yellow trike and a yellow shirt.
All right, so I'm just going to show the folks at home. All right, this is, unlike me, CJ does have hair, but that's what he looks like without his hat on. You're always a good
True
sport.
True story.
All right, thanks, CJ.
Thank you, Chris.
All right, so here goes. This is Catherine Reese. She is the Grand Marshal of the parade on this 100th edition. So, and coming up on that, looking down the street at that semi that is coming up the street, I think the Southwestern Heights Band perhaps is on there. I hear a band. Yeah, and I think they're going to, we've got the Harleys here. They are the color guard. They presented the colors. And then I think the Southwestern Heights Band will be playing the national anthem. So we'll be officially in parade mode. A lot of people running into the street. They're getting candy off of that four-wheeler up there. I might have to go get some candy. Noah, you want some candy? He's... All right, I am going to wander over here close. I'm going to wander over here close to the birthday girl today. Hi, Catherine. How are you today? Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. This has just been a wonderful day so far and a great week. I've had all family coming in.
I know. We talked to Dominique. We talked to your granddaughter a little while ago, and she gave us all kinds of fun facts about you, that they asked you to be the Grand Marshal, and you were a little apprehensive as to whether you wanted to do it or not.
Well, you know, I'm not front row person, and
You are today.
I really am. So, and I thank the Lions Club for selecting me and representing the Kismet 100th Little World's Fair. So I've almost been here 100 years. And
You have. And this is perfect. Today's your 91st birthday.
That's right.
And you're the Grand Marshal of the parade. You are the big deal today, lady.
Yay!
All right, Catherine, it's good to see you today. And congratulations on being the Grand Marshal. And again, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate every happy birthday from y'all. So thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. All right, so we have Southwestern Heights Band is on the semi behind us, or in front of us, or whatever. And they're going to present the national anthem when they get up here, Gary?
They're playing the Miss Clausing found the old Kismet fight song. So that's what they're playing now. This is not Notre Dame. This is Kismet fight song.
I was going to say, sounds a lot like Notre Dame to me.
Well, it's close.
Okay,
They
all right.
copied. Then they're going to do parade move.
Thanks, Gary. Did you see that? It's here, too. All right.
Everybody, please rise for the national anthem, and all gentlemen, take off your hats, please.
All right, Southwestern Heights High School Marching Band. And now they're going to play the Southwestern Heights fight song. They did play, as we were talking with Gary, they did play the original Kismet before these two schools consolidated, which was the Kismet fight song, which sounded a lot like the Notre Dame fight song. All right. So, as soon as I get done, we got the cheerleaders and the pom-poms down there. What's a parade without cheerleaders? A band and pom-poms, right?
Yeah.
All right. How are you today?
Good?
So, are you having fun riding in this baby?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, is he going to let you drive later?
No.
Why not? You can't reach the pedals, can you?
Yeah, I can't.
You can. All right. Oh, you can't. Well, you'd be like me. I would tip over. That's why I don't have one of these.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. But you're having fun today?
Oh, yeah.
All right, good for you. All right, so we are officially, we have the national and playing. We got fire trucks galore. We got all kinds of stuff lined up down there, so we'll be bringing the rest of that here in a minute. You know what? They're going to start up all these Harleys again, and it's going to get loud, but that's okay. They did a nice job with the color guard today, presenting the colors. We got the Southwestern Heights Band. We talked to Catherine Reese, 91 years old. Today is her birthday. All right, Gary. Gary says they're ready to move on, so head them up, move them out. Rawhide. CJ's too busy being on his phone, being on his bike to start it up. Oh, candy. We have Smarties. They're throwing out Smarties. I love Smarties. That's a lot of horsepower, baby. And they're rolling. Now you know why they call all these Harleys. When people say rolling thunder, now you know. Recent trucking out of Liberal. They're hauling the band today. Frank and they're driving. You know what? And after the parade, here's a staple I forgot to mention for the Kismet Little World's Fair. One of the things that they're famous for is all these kids hustle for the candy. Is down here in the Kismet Pavilion, if you can see it down here to my right, screen left. They have a ham and bean feed every year, and it's free. You just show up, get in line, and you have ham and beans for lunch. So that'll be at the conclusion of the parade today. So that's always a bonus too. Come to parade, get some free food. But it's always been a ham and bean thing. I don't know where that comes from, but that's what they've always done here at Kismet. All right, the band is still playing. I see Sparky with the county fire department. He's chucking some candy. Man, there's a lot of kids here today too. Let's see. All right, all you kids, you're all here just for the candy, right? You don't care about anything else. You just want the candy. And even some of the adults are here for the candy. All right, so here comes the Southwestern Heights Band. Friesen Trucking out of Liberal. Frank at the helm on old number 77, although it doesn't look very old. Hi, Frank, how are you? All right, and here comes the band. Good job today, band. Good job. Anybody miss any notes? You missed notes? Oh. Has anybody ever told you practice makes perfect? More practice. You're getting loose, though, I can tell. You're getting ready. All right. Are you having fun, though? Okay, all right. Good to see you guys. Hot cheerleaders. How are you today? You guys look good. Aren't you hot in those long sleeves? Okay. You want this to be over quickly?
No.
Okay. Well, all right. You want to go back? You want to go back and do another lap?
Sure.
Okay. It is a nice day. Not too much wind. It'd be nice if there was just a little more breeze, but in the shade, it's not too bad. A lot of people sitting in the shade, but it could be worse. It could be 100 and something, but it's not. All right, who we got coming here? We got Lewis Motors coming. They are hauling somebody in what looks to be a 2020 Chevrolet pickup. Seward County Fire Department, as if you couldn't tell, is rolling up behind them. I'm going to mosey down here, Noah, and see who's in the Lewis Auto pickup here. Let's see. Oh.
Thank you all so much for coming out last night.
It is the mayor of Kismet, the one, the only, not an imitation, Rod Lewis. I don't know how he got such a nice ride here today. Mr. Mayor, good to see you. How'd you get this ride?
Just what I get for being the mayor.
They put you in a brand new 2020 Chevrolet pickup.
Yes, by Lewis Motors.
Lewis Motors, thank you to them. Who you got in the back with you?
Minnie Miller in the back.
Oh yeah, she performed last night. Did a very nice job.
Yes, she did. Did a real nice job last night. Yes, and all.
And your whole family, and the first lady of Kismet. Why are they making? Well, of course, the first lady always gets the back seat because you get catered to, right?
Yes, love it, love it. Yes, Kismet's a great.
It is. All right. So, how is everybody? Mindy Miller.
Hi there.
How are you today?
Good.
So, you performed last night. Although, Noah, can you see us? We're over here. I don't know how much. You did a nice job last night.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you've done this once or twice.
A couple times. I did have such a blast, though. There's nothing like coming home.
There was a good crowd here last night, too.
Amazing turnout.
You didn't know there was that many people in this town, did you?
No. A lot of good people came out, so it was so cool to see.
Well, good. You sounded well last night. You know what? Because I've been seeing you perform since your days back in talent shows in high school and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that goes back a ways.
Yes, it does. I mean, just a few years.
Oh yeah, like what?
So
two or 3 years, right?
Just a few years.
Okay. Well, Doug and Brian in the trailer say hello.
Oh, tell them hi. Tell them hi.
Well, you just did.
Well, okay.
See, if you look right there.
Yay! I think I just hit your microphone too.
That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. I'm good at screwing up. All right, Mindy, it was very good to have you here this weekend.
Thank you so much. It's great to be back, and thank you all for all your support. Just a great night.
And keep singing.
Definitely.
Thanks, Mindy. All right. Oh, there she is. What? All right. It's a parade now, folks, because we got a politician. Shannon Francis. He is representative of the 125th district, which is the majority of Seward County. Shannon, how are you today?
I'm good, Chris. Good to see you.
What do you know today? You've been taking the summer off, no committee meetings, no nothing?
We've had all kinds of meetings. KDOT's one of the most important ones, for this area. Just got back from a local consult in Dodge, and everybody from Seward County testified, and they were well received.
Want big roads, right?
Big roads, 83 and 54, All
right.
And then a little money to help out the local counties, and cities as they try to do what they've got to do.
All right, Shannon, good to see you today. Have fun. Oh, Sparky's here. Hi, Sparky. How are you today? Good to see you. All right, here comes the Seward County Fire Department. Let's see. We've had singers. We've had politicians. We've had the mayor. What more could you ask for in a parade? But wait, there's more coming up. Fire trucks. We've had a band. We had a band. I forgot to mention we had a band. All right. Gary's telling people stay off the street. Now, this is Seward County. Sparky's here. He's handing Seward County Fire Department. Sparky is handing out some candy. Oh boy, those are loud. You are noisy, lady. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Chris Standard. She's like one of the bigwigs of Seward County Fire Department.
No, I am not.
You are too. Don't tell anybody any different. Good to see you today. Thanks for coming out. All right, so there. See, we've even talked to a fire truck driver. They've got, 3 fire trucks in the parade today. How you liking it so far?
Really good.
Did you get some candy?
Yeah, a lot.
Is that a lot? Do you have anything to share?
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll get out there and I'll be elbowing you if there's some thrown out here pretty quick, okay?
Okay.
All right. Keep having fun, though. How are ya? Good to see ya. Oh, we got a queen coming up. I see a crown. I see a tiara coming up down there. My guess is 5-state fair queen. Just a guess. Aspen Jaramillo, she is the 2019 5-state fair queen, which is held in Seward County in Liberal every year. She's the fair queen. She's coming this way. Got a lot of four-wheelers behind her. I don't know if that's her entourage or what. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find out. I did. All right, Aspen, you are the reigning 5-state queen. I got to know, with all these four-wheelers behind you, is this your entourage?
This is very much my entourage. I'm royalty. You have to know it.
You have a lot of people.
I do. I have my mom and my dad. I have all these wonderful people behind me. It's very exciting.
Congrats. By the way, thanks for being here today. All right, take your entourage and get them going. Her royal court. They say it's her royal court. Okay, all right, all right. Well, look, you all got tiaras on. Where's yours? Oh, there it is. Okay, the whole back seat's got tiaras on. You see that? Wow. You make your underling set inside, right? Okay, all right, all right. And a lot of four-wheelers here coming up. You know what? There's some of these that are kind of fancy, too. A lot of these are fancy. Now, that is a small person driving a four-wheeler. And she's chucking candy. That is not a four-wheeler. That looks more like a sports car. Huh? Agreed? That looks more like a sports car than a four-wheeler. What? Holy moly. The Justice League is here too. I see Batman. I see Superman. I don't know who the one, Catwoman maybe? I have no idea. Oh, we have Wolverine. Wolverine, I can tell that by the hairstyle, I think. Wolverine. See if we can get a word with the superheroes. Superman, did you fly in just today for this?
Yes, on Friday.
Oh, not today. You flew in on Friday?
Yes, on Friday.
Okay, where are you guys all from?
Kansas City, Kansas.
Kansas City, you came all the way down here. Okay, so we have Superman, Wolverine, Batman, Black Canary. Okay, that one I've never heard of. I got to get out more. That's all there is to it. All right. I need this for later. Batman, good to see you, though, today. Black Canary, nice for coming down. Superman, have a safe flight home. The rest of you have to walk. The rest of you walking home? Okay. Oh, all right, all right. Thanks for coming down from Kansas. Oh, Kansas City. They came down. Holy mackerel. Can you believe that? Whoa. All right, we got some bike entries. Smarties, they're throwing Smarties. Got the Lions Club. They've got their train that they're giving rides to kids on for free. Circling the wagons, coming up the street as we speak. Terry's even got a full load today as we go. Superman, Wolverine, Batman, and Black Canary. Never heard of the Black Canary, just saying. Just saying. How's everybody doing over here in the shade?
Hey, we're doing great.
There's a little breeze. It's not bad over here, right? Okay.
Okay, the first float we have here is sponsored by United Rentals.
All right, we're into floats. We got Terry Schnagel is manning the Lions train. He's heading up the street.
Silent auction float.
Don't run over my camera. I had to give him a hard time. Told him not to run over my camera cable. Noah would be in hot water for that. Can't blame me. You'd blame Noah. All right, wave at the camera. Wave at the camera as you go by.
3 o'clock, so if you haven't put your name on any of the stuff in the pavilion, get over there and look at everything. Some of it is on this trailer right here.
All right, we got our first float coming up.
This gator here is donated by United Rentals also.
United Rentals and Liberal provided this gator to the Lions Club there. Flag on the front.
This was Turtle Downs. This is Tim and Anita's.
And they also, United Rentals, thank you very much. They also provided the generator for all the power that was used at the concert and yet today for all the blow-ups over in the park area and for our trailer. Uh-oh, Turtle Downs. There's Anita. She's in charge of Turtle Downs. Are we having turtle races today, Anita?
Sure, 1 o'clock. Registration's 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, and it's just right over here.
Race at 1:30.
All right, 1 o'clock sign up, Turtle Downs, racing at 1:30. Thanks, Anita. All right, we got Keating Tractor rolling up here. They got lawnmowers. I didn't know lawnmowers could pull those little trailers like that. That's amazing. Oh, and they're chucking candy, too. Good for you guys. Good to see ya. See ya. Mowing service. All right. You know, guys earning money, kids earning money mowing lawns in the summer, it's a lot different these days than it was when I was a kid. I got these fancy little zippity-doo-dah mowers and stuff. Man, if I'd had one of those, I'd be rich. I'm just telling you. All right. We got the Kismet Public Library rolling up here. Their float here, the Kismet Public Library, actually is straight across from me right there, the Kismet Public Library. This is their entry. Celebrate good times. Got Uncle Sam on there. I think we have Abe Lincoln. 35 years the public library has been here in Kismet. Good for them. A lot of small towns this size of Kismet, you don't see a lot of public libraries, but their public library is very, very strong.
The Kismet Public Library Foundation is supporting the building of a larger library facility.
Yeah, they want to, and that's the other thing. They have a fundraising effort underway. They want to build a bigger library so that they have more room. More room means more books.
Part of the growth and enhancement of Kismet community by showing your support.
A lot of kids from the Kismet grade school over here, which is part of Plains Kismet, Southwestern Heights, use this library as well as the one in Plains. So very fortunate to both have, both small towns to have good, strong public libraries. There you go. Abe, Honest Abe and George are chucking candy. And when I say chucking candy, he is chucking candy. All right, we got Hedrick Farms doing a little square dancing up here, but now they quit. What are you doing quitting on me? Oh, yeah, sure. Show us what you have. All right. This is all you've got? You didn't learn any more than that? You know why that is? Because you go to K-State. Right? How's it? This young lady shows horses too. She's an amazing young lady.
Next is the first place float.
Anytime I can get a K-State jab in, I'm going to take it. You know that, in the trailer. All right, here comes the Kismet Little World. Would be all the things. Boy, they got some pictures on here that go back a day or two. Wow. Bank, which actually the bank used to be right down here on the corner. I don't know, it's a ish building down there. That's the old bank. Churches, they had more than one church, believe it or not. Downtown Kismet, a couple of country churches. Now they have the Methodist up on the north end. That's where the parade started to.
Got a Jeep with
So you heard Gary talking about, they had the saddle clubs, the quarterback club, all kinds of people started this thing and have run it for years. Back in the 60s, the Lions Club here in Kismet took over. All right, we've got escaped balloons going. Southwestern Knights class is 67. Here's the Golden Girls rolling by.
This is our Golden Girl.
Here's the Kismet United Methodist Church as we speak. We're talking about them being up on the other end of town here a minute ago.
Kismet United Methodist Church. Thanks.
Here comes the Plains State Bank. Headed this direction. Anything good there, Noah? Are they throwing anything good candy-wise? We got some suckers, some mints, Tootsie Rolls. Plains State Bank, there they are.
Next is Home Lumber from Plains.
Here's Home Lumber Company in Plains. They got a lot of stuff there. You'd be surprised. You go in there and you go, well, this is kind of like a lot of stuff.
Thank you, Clayton.
Clayton Ratzliff, he is the manager there at Home Lumber, Plains, America. 8 miles down the road, actually. All right, here's what I need. I need one of those. You can move, but you don't have to be like the bike. You don't have to pedal. That you don't have to pedal. I need one of these.
My high chair.
That's your high chair?
Yeah, from when I was a kid. 75 years old.
Holy mackerel, it is. If you look in here, Noah, this is an old high chair, 75 years old, and he put a motor on it. Ingenious. That's why I don't have a high chair that's 75 years old, though. Close, but all right, here's something you don't see every day. Now, this was RVing in style back in the day. There's a 66 Chevy pickup and a camper trailer, but you notice it's been modified. It has an air conditioner in the front of it, which would be nice. Back in '69, I don't think they had air conditioners in those trailers. Whoa! A 1920 Speedster. 87, he says that it would go 87 miles an hour. I'm not sure I'd want to be sitting in that going 87 miles an hour. Just saying. Sometimes I live a little bit on the edge, but man, those are little tires to be 87 miles an hour.
This is a 1960 Corvette.
Here comes a 1960 Corvette. That's a nice looking one.
Preston, Texas. And it says that Jack Reinhardt sitting in here is Kismet's oldest person.
Jack Reinhardt in the passenger seat. Kismet's oldest person. We'll have to ask Jack how old he really is. We might have to.
Bill Hill is a 1950 Ford Woody.
Hello, Jack Reinhardt. How are you today, sir? You look good today, young man. So, if you are the oldest person in Kismet, how old are you?
95.
Holy Melly, 95. You and Catherine Reese should get together. Today's her birthday.
Yes, she's 92.
Yeah, today's her birthday. Yeah. Good to see you today.
I've lived here in Kismet for 93 years.
You've been here a day or two.
Yes.
Thanks, Jack. Good to see you today. That's a nice looking Corvette. 95. Wow. Here comes Bill Hill in his fancy station wagon. Billy's Blue Duck Barbecue. Air Lanes. Liberal America. Hello. What are you driving today?
A 50 Ford Woody.
A 50 Ford Woody. That's older than I am. Looks good though, Bill. Thanks for coming today. And, oh, I caught one. Who wants a root beer? I got a root beer sucker. Nobody wants root beer. Nobody wants root. No. No, this hand came up back here first. Root beer sucker. Nobody wants the root beer. That's kind of like the black licorice, right? Right. How are you today? Okay, what is this? Tell me what this is.
1934 Ford pickup.
A 1934 Ford pickup. That is very nice. Thanks for coming today. All right, I got to get caught back up now. Here's an old Ford pickup rolling this direction. That's a nice looking pickup.
This is a hot rod owned by Gene Davis, 1937 Ford. And he's also got the sale on it.
It's a 1937 Ford coming up behind it. Ford pickup. It's got a stop sign on it.
Next one is Bill Hill, and it just says rat rod on it.
Yeah, okay, there's a rat rod there. Hi, guys. Bill Hill. He was Ford Woody that came through. Jeff, what are you driving today, Jeff?
32 Ford.
A what?
32 Ford sedan.
A 32 Ford. It doesn't look very sedanish.
It is.
All right, get out of here.
Gary Hill, a 1956 Dodge pickup.
All right, here comes the Jeep. You know what? I passed this Jeep on the way over today. It's an old CJ5. You don't see those very often anymore, with a V8 in it. 67 Mustang. Looks pretty original. 67. Here's a 1933 Ford Coupe. Look at the size of the back tires on that ride. That's a lot of tread. That's a lot of tire. Now we're getting a little more modern. We got a Ford pickup. Looks like it's a 79 F-150 Ford Ranger. That cleaned up pretty well. I wonder if that's his daily driver, because it just has regular plates on it, so I don't know. A 1926 Dodge. I think I would call this a rat rod, maybe. I don't know. Maybe? All right, we got the Shriners coming up. Fire truck. What would a parade? You can't have. This is a 1928 Seagrave fire engine being driven by Greg Standard. Can I ride with you for a minute? That way I can say I've been in the parade.
I see.
All right, so the Midian Temple, main temple's in Wichita, right?
Wichita, Kansas, that's correct.
All right, so you guys, Shriners, hospitals, et cetera, correct?
Absolutely.
All right, Greg, you look good driving this thing today.
Well,
and
it's fun to be here.
And I didn't realize that the ride was so good on this.
Oh man, it's like a Cadillac.
Thanks, Greg. All right, so I rode on the fire truck. So does that mean I was in the parade? I could be a float entrant. Uh-oh. The Shriner guys are out of candy. Oh, wait, no, they have more. Here is a 1922 Dodge pickup. 1922. That is an old pickup.
2000 Corvette convertible.
Here's a 2004 Corvette convertible. I cannot believe on this nice day in this parade that you don't. How come you don't have the hood down, or the top down, Larry? It's too hot? But it's not a parade if you don't have the lid down. Larry Kuchel from Liberal in that Corvette.
1915 Dodge driver George Ball, owned by Emery Ball.
A 1915, 1915. Oh, that's right. The inaugural year. Was this in the inaugural parade?
It was not in the inaugural parade.
1915 Dodge. Wow. That was when they had the first Little World's Fair, though. How are you today? That's a nice looking truck. Oh, it has a 3. Oh, I think that one would get up and go, guys. Here we have Susan Fox driving her 1958 Dodge. Hi, Susan. You look good in this thing. You know it?
Thank you very much.
I did not know you had this.
Yes. Come on. You're going to share it sometime.
All right. That's nice. Very nice. That's a nice looking Dodge pickup. Ooh.
Warren's got his gas tank in the back, too. This is Warren Fox, 1936 Dodge LC pickup.
Warren, how come you let Susan, you got first and she got second?
Well, mine's better than hers.
Warren Fox. That was Susan, his wife, in the Dodge ahead of us. She had second place. All right, so here's something. Yeah, I could get in trouble in one of those. I would get in trouble. I would get in big trouble in this. I would get in trouble in that.
There's the car, 74. That's all I can read.
A 74 VW thing. It's a thing. It's a thing, Gary. A thing. It's a thing. And when you look at these, I'm thinking they called it a thing because they didn't have a name. They didn't know how to have a name for it, right?
No, they did not.
Is it fun to drive, though?
Oh, yeah, it's a blast.
Looks fun. 1979 VW thing. Followed up by okay, that's loud. Can you do that? All right, what have you got here?
It's just a straight pipe, headers.
Yeah, but what year Mustang?
It's a 2015 Mustang GT.
Nice, nice. Okay. You're not being as loud as he is, though. I shouldn't. All right, I shouldn't have asked him to be loud. Hi, Tim. How are you? What is this? What year is this?
56 Ford.
56 Ford. Where do you hide? I didn't know you had this. You hide this somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
It's nice looking, though, Tim. All right, now. From Tyrone, this is Eugene and Anita Harkey. They are from Tyrone. Now, that is the smallest, full-size looking John Deere you will ever see. Followed up by a little Ford right behind it. All right, now we got a lot of tractors coming up behind us. Oh, it's got a siren on it too, and an Auga horn. There's a 1951 Model A. We had one of those when I was a kid growing up. Had a hand clutch. If you set the hand clutch too tight, you couldn't get it in. And once you got it in gear, you couldn't hardly pull the clutch to get it out of gear. Okay, now this is a replica. It's 1/4 scale. It's a John Deere. Oh, it's even got a little steel wheel wagon behind it. Now there's some you don't see every day, is these little mini bikes like this. All right, here comes a 1954 John Deere behind it. Up. 1954 John Deere. Wow. Okay, so what year is this?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's just old. I'll ask him. Earl, there's no rubber on your tires. What's up with that?
Because they're steel.
That's something you don't see every day, is steel wheels on an old tractor like that. Well, here comes, I believe it's an Alex Chalmers. I believe. It's orange. I don't know. It might be an Alice Chalmers. There. Oh, you forgot to. No, again, he wants to nothing to know. Here, get the Tootsie. There you go, attaboy. Gotta get them Tootsie Rolls. Oh, they'd be nice and soft after laying on the street.
Co-op, driven by Flora Ball.
Man, these are some old tractors, people. That is a 1935 case, that gray one. That's old. I'm just saying. Now this next John Deere coming up is pretty nice looking. I mean, it's got fresh paint, I think. That is a 1953 John Deere diesel, even. Even though it's diesel, it still sounds like a John Deere. Still got that putt, putt, putt to it. That is a 1920 Toro, and it's a three-wheel. He ran out of gas, that's why they're pulling him. But this has some major iron cleats on it. What year is it?
1920 Toro.
Toro, as in the lawnmowers?
Yep.
Is this a lawnmower?
From 20 to 25, and then they quit making them.
Okay. There's some unique wheels on that baby too. 1920 Toro, by the same people that bring you Toro lawnmowers. He ran out of gas, that's why he's getting killed. All right, we got 3 old John Deeres rolling up here. That one's got major chrome pipe on it. I would think it would take a lot of patience to refurbish these old antique tractors. And if you can't find the parts, you probably have to make them, I would think. All right, so a spray coupe, 1960, and I saw some water come out of it, so I'm sure it still works. Okay, now, this is just showing off right here, okay? This is a new Klaus combine. They don't make them like, yeah, you don't see many of these from last year. This looks like it comes from Ormiston Farms. And we have Stephanie Ormiston is sitting on the front, Whispers and Wishes Photography. She's chucking candy. She's even wearing her Coco's earrings today. I know entirely too much about this, but that is one big combine, boys and girls. I'm just saying. So going by the trees, he had to put the auger in. I think that auger would go to the curb. Hi, ladies. How are you today? How's things? Are you having fun? All right. All right, here comes the junior high band. They look warm. All right, Southwestern Heights Junior High marching. Mustangs like that. All right, now we got a bunch of trucks. Now, these guys were all lined up over on one of the side streets last night. They were showing off all these rigs, had all their lights on. There was a lot of lights. Now, Chase Trucking She's got a giant spray rig on the back of this baby. Western Ag Aviation. Ooh, he's got train horns on it. Nice looking Peterbilt with a matching trailer. Here comes a 1994 Pete long nose. Got a matching trailer on it. All the way here from Missouri. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming. That is a nice looking rig. Oh, he's even got his running lights down the side of the trailer hooked into a strobe so he can flash them. Comes an 03, I believe it's a 379. Pulling a green trailer. A lot of horsepower again sitting here on the street. Although I would say that's not much of a load for this trailer today. Left Lane LLC. That's kind of a unique name for a trucking company. Left Lane LLC from Missouri. So let's see. We talked to Dominique. She's the granddaughter of Catherine Reese. She's here from California. These guys are here from Missouri. We had the superheroes here from Kansas City. So yeah, this is a big deal today. Chase Trucking, Plains, Kansas. All right, so I'm going to say it. Coming up behind this one, you can see it down there. It's a K-State purple truck. I'll give that one to you. Promote it. It looks nice. That's all I'm going to say, though. Oh, she's here from all the way from Tulsa. Now, this is a 2013 Kenworth. Has a Great Dane dry van on behind it. Polished aluminum wheels all the way around it. That's a nice looking rig. It says Deming, New Mexico on the door, though. I'd call that K-State purple, even though it says New Mexico on the door. I know a couple of guys who would like to have that, even though it is K-State purple. Yeah, these guys were all lined up last night. They got a lot of lights on these trucks. Some of them will change colors. I mean, we got blue, and they had green over there. Okay, here comes a 1993 Pete. Arvada, Colorado. This looks like a T600 Kenworth coming at us. Train horns. He has a giant cow killer on the front of that baby. Walk Trucking, Holcomb, Kansas. All right, so here's the one I saw last night. Had the green running lights on it. Again, Walk Trucking from Holcomb. So see, we didn't just get people from the local area here. We got people from all over around here at the parade today. Well, see, he's got his window up. He's a smart guy. He's got his window up and his air conditioning running. Smart guy. All right, now this truck is coming to us from Copeland. It's a 2007 Kenworth Circle K Transportation. It cleans up well too. All right, now these two have the right idea. They are under an umbrella, out of the sun. Good job, guys, being smart. You're smart. Let's go down here and see who we got where here. Everybody getting their fill of candy down here? Everybody got enough candy? Who needs more? No, you're an adult. No, I'm talking to the short people. No, you don't count. No, I'm talking to the short people. Did you guys get did you get enough candy? Don't tell me that back. Holy moly! Look at this haul. No, can you get a shot of this? These two are going to be on a sugar high until about Thursday. I'm just saying. But you don't care, do you? He doesn't care. There's some kids walking around here. Man, they got a lot of candy. A lot of candy, I'm just saying. You know what? It turned out to be a pretty good day for this parade, though. It's not super hot. It's warm. But a little bit of breeze. So super crowd. I think there's probably, I'm going to guess, over 2,000 people here, if not more. Maybe 3. Okay. Ulysses. This green Peterbilt is from Ulysses. Displaying the American flag on that one. Uh-oh. We got to be getting close to the end because I see horses. I see horses. You know, that's another thing. You can't have a parade without horses. And, of course, for obvious reasons, the horses are usually last. All right. Bond Trucking out of Oklahoma. How you doing, cowgirls? Are you having fun? All right. Now, here comes what we call a gypsy horse. It's got a long mane, long tail. A lot of hair covering the fetlocks on this one. It looks nice. They're even dressed up in traditional garb. You guys look good today. That's good. Tell me a little about this deal.
This is...
Yeah, you look like you're in charge. You just...
my name is Barnum. This is our gypsy horse, Kovu. He is a 6-year-old, and gypsy horses are known for all that hair that you see.
They got a lot.
Definitely.
Well, see, but that's a lot. So you would think that would not be that much work, but you got to take care of that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so where are y'all from?
Meade.
All right, good to see you guys today. Thanks for coming by. Oh, here comes Busy Bee Farms. You know, the other day they were out delivering locally with their team. Hi, Danny. How are you? What do you got pulling your wagons there?
Horses.
Always. There's always one.
Yeah,
what do you got?
Halflingers.
Okay. They're what?
They're halflingers.
Halflingers. Short of a full linger?
No. No, I don't think so.
Busy Bee Farms. Now, they have a lot of tomatoes and that kind of stuff. All right, so that would appear to be the end of the parade. It was a good parade. Like I said, if you can, Noah, if you can, or Chad, one of you, you can see all the people. Now, the parade's over. There's going to be the free bean feed at noon today. So everybody will be heading over and lining up for that. And like I say, if you look down the street, there was a lot of people here for this 100th edition of the Kismet Little World's Fair Parade. Like I say, you still got all the jumpy houses going on today, yet this afternoon. Turtle races. Registration will be at 1 o'clock over here behind, well, you can see over behind Funnel Cakes. That's where they have the turtle races. Registration 1 o'clock, turtle races at 1:30. Bean feed starts at approximately 12:30, I think. I'm not for sure how long it goes. Let's see if we can look for somebody. We can grab somebody and talk to them and see what they thought about the parade. I know there was a lot of candy chucked out. I got none. I got nobody. Nobody would throw me candy. They would throw it over me. They would throw it around me. But I'm not sure why nobody would throw me at me. They weren't throwing candy at me. So I didn't get any candy. Let's see. Oh, boy. And I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah. A lot of people down here lining up, thirsty for the limeades. Limeades, fixing to do a big business. Let's see. Okay, so now we have a lot of people. Now, I'm guessing that everybody is going to get lined up for the bean feed. That's going to start over here in the pavilion over here. It's going to be a front door thing. You're just going to go in and ham and beans, free. That's all there is to it. You can't get it any easier than that. Uh-oh. Here comes the Shriners are coming back. Plus they're hauling a bunch of people. All right, we're going to talk to Linda Winter here. Linda, how are you? How'd the parade go?
I'm exhausted.
How can you be exhausted?
The parade went wonderful. We appreciate everybody.
There was a lot of people here, wasn't there?
Oh, yes.
I think there was probably 2,000, 2,500 people here watching today.
Yes, I think so.
They lined both sides of the street all the way down.
All the way down.
All right, and the Shriners are sneaking up behind us. Get out of here, Greg. So, Catherine Reese, we talked to her, the birthday girl. She was the grand marshal of the parade.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so with the Kismet Lions Club. Now, you guys, Gary told me you guys have been ramrodding this parade since back into the 60s, maybe?
1915 is when it started.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, one of the vehicles went through. It was a 1915. It was the same year as the parade started.
Yes.
100 years.
100 years, yeah. And I don't remember how long I've been in. I was actually going to look back to see when I joined.
Linda, you've been in it a long time, but you don't remember when you started.
A long time. Yes.
But this is always one of the things, though. Kismet has always come out for the Little World's Fair.
Yes.
Doesn't matter, every year.
Yes. That brings all the younger generation, that went to school here and stuff. We had alumni here this year.
Well, and I was talking to Catherine Reese's granddaughter, Dominique, from California. She was back.
Yes, I have a sister here from Green River, Wyoming. I have sisters here from Colorado Springs that come almost every year.
It's a thing, isn't it? Labor Day weekend.
I have to be there.
Labor Day weekend means Kismet Little World's Fair.
Little World's Fair, yes.
Every year.
100.
Now we can say we've done this 100 times.
We can.
Well, we can say we were involved in it not for 100 years, but a lot of times.
Yes.
Looking forward to next year.
You too.
Oh, that's fine. This is fun. Seeing all these people, this is a good deal.
It is.
Thanks for talking to us, Linda.
Thank you.
All right, Linda Winter. She's a member of the Kismet Lions. She's one of them that helps keep this baby going. Like she said, she helps keep this thing going no matter what she says. But she had people down. She had people over here from Wyoming and Colorado. So let's come this way, Noah. They want to back the fire truck in here. Hey. Okay.
Now I have two. I'll be able to talk.
All right, so still a lot of people milling around. They're lining up. Like I said, you cannot spell funnel cake without fun. I may have to get one of those before we head out today.
Now I have two cell phones that have been turned in.
2 cell phones turned in. All right. How was it over here? How was the parade today, guys?
It was great.
It was a nice parade, wasn't it?
From Texas.
You're from Texas?
It was very long. No.
Are you getting
ready to ride the bull?
You're gonna ride the bull?
Yep.
All right, turn around, look at the camera here. So, how old are you?
I'm 9.5.
All right, so you're gonna tell them turn it up. I want all I can have.
I am 10 years old. I'm about to be 10 years old in December, but I am gonna ride that bull, and I'm gonna stay on there the longest that anybody has ever been.
Also, I'm wondering, you're gonna say turn it up. This is not bucking very hard. Yeah, where are you from in Texas?
I'm in the heart of Texas. No.
Bernard, Texas. Okay. All right, and you're going to ride the bull. What's your name?
Kaylee.
Kaylee is going to ride the bull over here. They do have a mechanical bucking bull over here. She's 9 years old. She's going to tear it up, aren't you?
Yep.
All right, Kaylee, good luck with that. You know what? It feels pretty good standing here in the stage. All right, or in the shade. Okay, I see that the band is walking. Okay, you guys had to march all the way up there, and now you have to walk back. That doesn't sound, that's not right. That's not right. You would think. Now, the high school got to ride up there, and they probably stayed up there. So, other than that, anyway. You guys did a good job today, though, band. You did a good job. All right. Well, let's just recap real quick. 100th Kismet Little World's Fair and Parade started off on yesterday or Saturday. Had a bunch of stuff going on. Last night they had entertainment. Mindy Miller, we talked to her a little bit ago. She was in the parade. Brian White from Nashville was here performing. Probably had about 1,500 people, if not more, at the entertainment last night. And then today, the big deal was 10:30 they started the parade, and had a lot of entrants today. A lot of tractors, a lot of old antiques. It was really cool, though. The Harley-Davidson bunch, there's probably over 40 bikes. They were the color guard, the Southwestern Heights Marching Band. They rolled up behind them. They played the national anthem, and then we were officially in parade mode. Now we had floats. We had antique vehicles. We had new vehicles. We had politicians. We had horses. And we had cheerleaders. So what more could you ask for? So there you go. It's been fun. It's been a lovely day. There's still a lot of people here. Turtle races coming up. I wish we could stick around. I don't know. It'd be kind of tough broadcasting turtle races, I'm thinking, live on the air. That might be. Anyway. All right. So anyway, from downtown, this is the main street of Kismet, America, USA. This has been a special edition of High Plains Today. I'm Chris Jewell. Thanks for tuning in and watching, and we'll see you next time.
up to date with the latest information from TV 23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.